Hello, everyone. Good afternoon and a very warm welcome to all the participants and jury members to the AIM Senegal Startups Virtual Pitch Competition 2020. My name is Santosh and I will be your host for today's event. Let me first start off by saying thank you to all the participants for patiently waiting for today's competition. As we all know, the competition was originally scheduled to be held in March as a physical competition and was since postponed due to the COVID pandemic outbreak and the nationwide lockdown. On behalf of the co-organizers, that is Islamic Development Bank Group and the Senegal Emergent, we are pleased to resume our partnership with AIM and the Ministry of Economy of the United Arab Emirates. In our journey to discover disruptive companies and competitive solutions within the Senegal startup ecosystem. Now we'll have a short intro of AIM. AIM, short for the annual investment meeting, is the largest investment platform in the world. It is an initiative of the UAE's Ministry of Economy. AIM has been promoting a healthier global economy by linking investment opportunities to the fast growing economies under several key pillars. That is, foreign direct investment, foreign portfolio investment, small and medium enterprises, future cities, a One Belt, One Road special event, and startups, which is our key focus today. Now, we are excited to listen to each of the 10 shortlisted applicants to showcase their company's product and solutions as they compete for a chance to represent Senegal at the final AIM 2020 Global Startups Champions League later this year. Okay. Before we begin, allow me to first introduce the members of our jury panel for today's competition. We have our first jury, Hassan Haidar from Venture Capitalist. Then we have our second jury, M. Ibrahima, President of African Performance Institute. Next is our third jury, Evelyn Dio Simpa, Executive Director of WIC Capital. Last but not least, we have Babakar Birane, Associate Director of Concrete SAS. To all the jury members, thank you so much for carving out time from your busy schedules to be part of this competition. Before we hand over the floor to the first presenter, let us recap on the format and rules of the pitching competition. First, each startup will be given 5 minutes for pitching and 5 minutes for Q&A sessions with the juries. Next, timekeeping for pitch and Q&A sessions will be managed via chat box. Timekeeping for both will be managed by the organizers. Refrain from posting any messages in the chat room unless you are a jury member or part of the organizing team. Keep yourself on mute at all times unless you're the speaker. Scoring will take place after each Q&A session. Jury members must stay done in the chat box room once scoring is completed. Overall scores will be tallied at the end of the competition. Overall winners will be announced during the closing segment of today's event. If any participant happen to come across any technical difficulties, please do refresh your web browser or log out and log back in again. Otherwise, please switch to another web browser. The webinar platform is supported by Google Chrome, Firefox, Safari, and Microsoft Edge. Okay, all right. Without a further ado, let us begin with the competition. For our first contestant, we have Setik, that will be represented by Busura Tala. Are you here?
Yes, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. Now you can share your screen and you can start your pitch. And good luck.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, Busura, we can see your screen. Good luck and you can start now.
Hello, everyone. My name is Busura and I'm the co-founder of Setik. The problem we're trying to solve is related to waste management. Global waste is expected to grow to 3.4 billion of tons by 2050. In sub-Saharan Africa, waste generation is supposed to increase nearly by 3 times between 2015 and 2050. So this region has the fastest growth rate. And in most of these countries, waste is openly dumped. Senegal is no exception. As a consequence, in 2008, 18 children died from groundwater lead poisoning due to unregulated car battery recycling. And this number was just what was reported. More recently this year, during the pandemic, children was found playing with openly dumped medical waste. Other consequences can include flooding and displacement of communities as well. So what we do to try to solve this problem? We help our customer to go to zero waste in landfill. First, by reducing the non-recyclable waste they produce, and then by processing their waste. So basically, we collect waste from customers, we sort them, and we recycle different types of waste as per different channels and partners, whether it is plastic, paper, metals, and electronic waste, and so on and so forth. We ourselves process the electronic waste, such as the computers and mobile phones. We collect them, we sort, we dismantle, and we get different fractions that goes to different recycling industries from local partners and international partners as well. We mainly operate on a B2B market. The last study in 2016 stated that we have around 400K of companies in Senegal, out of which 0.2% are large-size company and 0.4 medium-sized company. So these two types of companies are our target. Assuming that we can get 20% of the large companies and only 6% of the medium-sized companies, this can lead us to a potential customer of 261 companies with obtainable market average of $2 million annual sales. The team is completely led by women. Myself, I have a background in ICT and have about 12 years experience in project development, project management, and sales. My partner has 10 years experience in environmental project and management. We also have support from a board coming from different areas, whether it is investment, industry, and telecommunication area as well. Our project has a triple bottom line impact. The first one is the financial impact as we generate revenue and we're trying and working hard to sustain the business. We also have a social impact through green job creation, and especially for youth. We also have environmental impact as what we do is protecting not only the environment, but public health and trying to avoid those problems I stated at the beginning of the presentation, like the flooding, groundwater poisoning, and so on and so forth. And we work on achieving 3 main sustainable development goals, number 3, 6, and 8. As the next step, we would like to leverage the potential of technology to digitalize our waste collection and tracking. The idea is to develop 2 types of IoT devices. The first one, we're going to measure the fill level of the bins so that we can know in real time which bin is filled or not, and so we can optimize our collection routing. The second one is IoT device which will get the weight of the bins so that before collecting we can, for instance, know that we have several tons of paper available on the market, and then we can go and collect. All this information will be processed through a web platform and a mobile platform, giving to the customer a single point of access. And this solution can be later on deployed for smart cities. And for that, we're looking for 1,500K to develop this pilot project before scaling up operation to other countries. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Busura. I don't know if you hear me.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. And I have two questions. The first one is, can we have an idea of the revenue that you okay, I'll start my video. All right. Can you have an idea of your revenue for the last for this year or the last 2 years? And the other question is about your scalability plan. You've talked about it at the end. Can we give us more detail on that as well?
Okay, thank you for the questions. For instance, last year we ended up about 150K US dollars of revenue, and this year we target 120 for last year, and we target 100, at least 150 for this year. And about the scalability, the idea is to use this platform, the IoT platform, to scale up operation, especially in other countries. Because scaling up operations in waste management can be really tough in terms of investment. But as soon as the platform will be available for Senegal, we will have different types of customers in other countries, like other recyclers in other sub-Saharan Africa countries would be our customer, so that they can use our platform to improve their waste collection as well.
Thank you.
Hi, Busura. This is Evelyn. I would like to give you a little bit more time to explain to us why you think that you need this IoT technology to grow the business. Is it really necessary, and why you think so? And the second question I have is about your go-to-market strategy. How are you acquiring new clients? You told us that you have an addressable market that is estimated to 2 million USD, I think. How did you estimate that number, and how are you going to acquire these clients? Thank you.
Hello?
Hello, did you hear me?
Sorry, I didn't get the last question.
The last question was about your go-to-market strategy. How do you acquire new clients, and how were you going to address this 2 million market you told us about, and how did you estimate that amount?
Okay. So the first question was related to the IoT. Like we are already in operation, so we operating in waste management, and we offer to our customer all the visibility related to the operations. And managing all this on a paper base is really tough on a day-to-day basis. And most of the time we can, wait for months or 3 months, several months before we get to customer the right information. So using the IoT and the web platform will be a key differentiator, so that we can give to customer a real-time overview. So this is something that we see can improve the operations and also can improve the scaling of the business. The second point is the market, how we evaluate the market. The first one is like we only target the large company and the medium-sized one, and we assume that we can get 20% of the medium size and only 6%, 20% of the large company and 6% of the medium-sized company. And we already do have contracts, so we know that what's the average contract about the waste management, and that's how we ended up calculating the $2 million US. And the average that we assumed was about 4,000 per year. And we have contract even higher than that right now. So how are we going to address the market? Actually, as I said, it's mainly B2B market. We're not doing a lot of marketing. So we are actually, I can say, busy on executing, and we reach the customers directly. And the idea later that we can maybe do more B2B marketing to address more customers. I don't know if it's answered to your questions.
Yes, thank you.
We have a sales team for that.
Perfect, thank you.
Mr. Ibrahima, are you here? You're on mute.
Thank you. Hi. So
yes. Would you like to ask the last question? We have 30 seconds left.
I want to know, how do you conceive your competitor in this business?
Our main key, first is on the execution, and the second one is on the visibility of what is coming out of the waste from the customer point of view. Like anytime we collect, and what we do with the waste. So basically, it's the visibility and the traceability of waste, collected waste.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, your time is up. Now we can. Now I'd like to ask the jury members to start scoring. Thank you very much for the questions and the feedback provided. Jury members, you may now begin scoring the company. Please drop a message in the chat room once you're done. Thank you. Okay. For our next contestant, we have Logido. which will be represented by Tamsir O. Traore. Mr. Tamsir, are you here? You're on mute.
Do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you and all the best.
Thank you very much. I'm here today to present you Logido. Logido is the marketplace for logistics service. First of all, the issues. I mean, in Africa, we spend more than 10 days for clearing a container. The cost between Abidjan and Ouagadougou is 2 times more expensive than Abidjan Shanghai. It's due to an anarchic sectors and uncontrolled cost and delay. The solution that we bring is a digital platform that eliminates all the intermediary and permit people to get the best price, the best partner, and also the best transit time. How it works? When people connect to Logido, they simply register, do the request, compare the offer, and pay their bill, and so follow the operation. And this for all kind of operation like send a shipment, rent a truck, clear goods in port or airport, or do a move. The advantage for the customer is that they reduce the cost and intermediary. They get instant quotation. They can track and get automatic bills and also evaluate the provider. For the partners, they increase the revenue, make the automatic payment, optimize the resource, and also get the visibility on the market prices. The market that we are has a market of $6 billion between Maghreb and West Africa, with Senegal, Morocco, and Ivory Coast. As a traction, we aggregate more than 300 carriers. We have more than 69 customers on B2B. We do 3,000 operation in 99. And actually we are building 12 lines of transport between Europe and Africa. As a client, we have medical, bank and insurance, e-commerce, distribution and industry, but also logistic actors who use us to deliver in the rest of Africa. Our business model is constituted by the fees. We take fees from the logistic prestataire, and in 299 we get 90 euros, and in this year's we are actually like 300 euro by simply send a shipment, clear its good, and make a prestation in freight and road. And we are planning to get only in Senegal more than 1 million euro in 293. The team is constituted by me, Tamsir Traore, more than 12 years in logistics, founder of one of the first company of logistic express courier in Senegal, Pap Biramsen, 12 years in computer engineering, and Abdullahat, specialist of e-commerce. The competition, we are a real aggregator. We aggregate all kinds of service on logistics, from international to domestic logistics, and also freight and moves. We created the company in May, 1 year before. We sent the POC in August. We launched the first version in Senegal in December 99. And actually we are building franchise in Gambia and a subsidiary in Morocco. And we are planning to build also franchise in Mali and Mauritania, and another subsidiary in Ivory Coast in 2 years. As revenue, we are planning to get more than 3 million in 2025. And actually in this year, we were planning to get more than 200,000 euro. And at this moment we are do more than we were expect because we are actually in 300K euro this year. As an investment plan, we plan to schedule it like implemental cost, HR development, and also upgrade the platform. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the exciting presentation. Now I would like the jury members to come on stage and you may begin with your questions.
Hi, thank you so much. So you're aggregating all of the sort of customs clearance people onto your platform. Have you faced any resistance, or how are you acquiring them as users of the platform and making sure that they don't go off the platform directly to the customers you bring them?
For this question, I mean, the main thing is that the customer come in the platform because they get security and so the best price. So even if they go directly from the provider, they can't get the price that the marketplace bring to him. So actually, it's the main thing is the quality, the possibility you bring to the customer that have more than one provider. He compared the price of more than 3 companies. So at this moment, he have more than working with one company. I don't know if I answered your question.
Yes, I think that's fine. Okay. Thank you.
Ibrahim, I have a question.
Thank you.
How do you manage the trust issue? Why people will trust your platform?
Why people will trust our platform? It's first of all because we take certificate actors. So all the prestataire who is in the platform are the legal one. I mean, for example, if I take the example of sending a shipment in Senegal, we have the obligation to work with a company who have the license of RTP. So we do this confidence, and so the people who is in the other side who don't know exactly who is the best provider, who is able to do this kind of service. So once he comes to Logido, he is sure that he will find the best provider, the best price, and the most important is the delay in terms of logistics. When we talk about cost, it's related to delay and transit time. So we offer the best transit time in our platform, and that's why people are in them.
All right. Ibrahim, do you have an additional question, or should I? Can I go?
Mr. Babakar?
Congratulations, Tamsio, on the numbers that you have regarding the revenue. It looks good. My question is regarding the rate of profitability. Can you give us a little bit of idea of how those numbers looks like?
Yeah, actually, we were since 3 months now profitable. The thing is that we have no infrastructure. All our knowledge, all the market is the technology and the platform that we bring. So the most of cost is sometimes cost related to communication, to marketing, and to the customer service. So for the 9 first month, we were trying to get profitable, but since August of 2020, we are actually profitable, and that's why we are actually scaling and go to Gambia, going to Morocco. Actually, we will plan to start our first operation from Morocco this month. So I don't know if I answered your question.
Yes, we still have 1 minute left. We can ask a quick question if anyone has.
Since there is no other question, maybe quickly, what is the business model of the the replicability that you are doing in Gambia and in Morocco? How do you make money on that?
We identified the sector that he have a high cost in terms of logistics. We bring our solution and we take commission from the prestator. I mean, when we eliminate 2 or 3 intermediaries, for the client, they get something like 4,000 more expensive price. So at this part, we're taking something like 10 or 20% as commission.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for the questions and feedback. Jury members, you may now begin scoring the company, and please drop a message done after you're done scoring. Thank you.
Wow.
For the third contestant, we have Akila, which will be represented by Solyamani. Mr. Solyamani, you can share your screen now. All the best, and you can start your pitch now.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
All the best.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Soima. I will represent WeTicket project. WeTicket is an online queue management service. It help getting customer service in the right order, while still allowing them to do more than physical wait in a queue. The problems. Currently, to do the banking operation, customers go to agencies. They take a ticket and wait to be called at the counter. This way it can take quite a while and customer can't do anything about it. For example, in some agencies in Dakar, this wait can take half a day. How to allow customer to take their ticket and continue going about their activity until they imminent call to the counter. This is a challenge that we have tried to overcome with our flagship service, WeTicket. Our solution. This is innovative service based on mobile application for public users and web platform for business, allowing agencies to take control of their customers' curing experiences. With their mobile, customer can take ticket online without moving. They only go to the agencies when the call at counter is upcoming. How does it work? Agency side. Actions they can make just clicking on a button. And these are the steps to follow. 1, opening agencies and starting activity of the day. 2, opening counter and start calling customer. 3, calling next customer. 4, closing the counter and stop calling customer. 5, closing the agencies and stop activity of the day. Customer side with mobile application. 1, get agency's queue length to do best choice. 2, take a ticket. 3, follow the queue numbering. 5, get an SMS alert for upcoming call announcement. 5, go to agencies when your call at the counter is upcoming. The market. The continent-wide banking market is the world's 7th largest market in terms of growth and profitability, and a habit of innovation. The number of Africans with account bank increased from 1,070 million in 2012 to nearly 3,000 million in 2013. They are expected to be 4,050 million in the next 4 years, according to the American firm McKinsey Global Banking. Of course, we don't just limit only to bank, hospital, public agencies, and any other agencies or department that need to manage longer care are in our site. Competitive analysis. WeTicket is a new innovation, and we have 3 major advantages. 1, efficient queue management and reducing significantly customer waiting time in branch. 2, customer feedback to improve service. 3, QoS report, performance of employees, branch, and region. Business model. Online are priced at 100 per unit, about 18 cents US dollar. If you follow 22, we will make 50 million CFA of we will make a profit of 50 million CFA every 3 months, about approximately 1900 US dollar. Our marketing plan. Our marketing strategy is mainly based on social network with Facebook ads, buzz videos on YouTube, status sharing on LinkedIn and Twitter, TV and radio advertising. The team. Here are some of the key profiles who carried this project. Mamadou Diallo, project manager. He has developed profile. Mam Jaragay, marketing manager, and me, Suleiman Bojan, CEO at Aquila. This is the link. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That was an amazing presentation. And now I would like the juries to come on stage to ask the questions. Mr. Ibrahim, are you okay? Evelyn, you can ask.
Sorry, go
No
ahead.
problem, no problem. You can ask. Thank you.
I have two questions, Suleiman. Congrats on your presentation. The first one is, can you come back to the reason why it's interesting for a customer to buy your tickets instead of going directly to the bank and doing the queue? I'm not sure I understood. And the second question is about the team. What is your background? Your background and background of the other members of the team. Thanks.
Okay, thank you for your question. The reason is we ticket project is we are go on observation. The observation is that customers spend a lot of time, many time on a bank and other agencies, just to want to be and with this context of COVID-19, we thought to talk to we thought to develop an application who can reduce time waiting and at the same time to help to make a social distanciation distanciation. This is the reason we chose to make this project. I don't know if I answered to your question.
Okay.
And my profile, my profile is a financial. I work in some bank here in Senegal. Some application development and others profit. We have Jallo who have a developed profit. She have a marketing profit.
Mr. Ibrahima, you can ask the next question.
Yes, my question is to the bank and trying to get that solution be a quicker way.
Soliman, did you understand his question?
No, I don't understand. I don't hear.
Okay,
I don't hear you.
Yeah, wait. Mr. Ibrahima, can you repeat the question again?
Yes, my question is why do you need funding at this stage of your project? Because maybe if the bank take your solution, you can get your revenue without any funding. So I want to know the reason why you are looking for funding at this stage of your project.
It's very difficult to. I need funding because it's very difficult nowadays to promote a solution, but it's sometimes it's very cost to pay a charge about location and other. So we don't work only on this project. We have another other project. So sometimes we need to pay developers for our projects. That's why we need to get fund for our business, for our project.
Mr. Hassan. Yes, we have 1 minute left and you can ask a question, the last question.
Yeah, could you just talk me through sort of how you're acquiring your customers? Is it a sales process? How long it takes you? How much it costs to acquire a customer?
When online and he get SMS and the time is updating when the queue is going. So he get alerts who tell them the number of people in front of him and the approximately time to pass to the counter, and it will choose about his proximity of agencies to go to agencies or wait.
Okay. Thank you so much for the questions and feedback provided. Now we'll move on to the scoring session. So juries, you may now begin scoring the company, and please drop a message done after you finish scoring. Thank you. Welcome back, guys. For the next startup, we have Ali Agro Tropical. That will be represented by Talib. Mr. Talib? Yes, and please switch on your video while you're doing your presentation.
Excuse me?
Yes, yeah, you can switch on your video.
I did. You're not
yes,
seeing
thank
my
you,
screen?
Thank you. Yeah, I can. All the best, and the floor is yours.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. I'm Adun Bey. Thank you for having me. I'm passionate about agriculture and problem solving. And we want with our company, Ali Agrotropical, want to solve different problems in our sector, especially in our country, Senegal. We have noticed two major problems. The first problem is on the local farm, on the local farmer side. Every year, Senegalese farmers lose nearly 60 to 70% of the production. And for international buyers also, they have a problem to find reliable partners, and also they hardly find information about the market, the details, and the statistics. And all these problems are due for the local farmers they have problem to store and sell their production. You can have as an example in the region like the Casamance in Senegal, in the south, we have all kind of products like cashew, mango, guava, but they perish due to this lack of storage and also sales. And for international buyers, also the reason why they don't have all this information is due to the fact that 90% of businesses in Senegal evolve in the informal sector. So our solution is that we have a platform on which we display local farmers' products with all the specifications related to it. And to really attract our customers on it, we reach them through B2B marketplaces like Go Forward businesses or Ewo Trade. As you can see on the screen, on the left side, you have our platform that we organize in different categories. You can see here the fruits, and on the right, that's how the B2B marketplace work. You can see a buyer from Bahrain who want cashew nuts. You can see the shipping terms. You can see the destination port. You can see also all the information about the buyer. We also implemented also a billing application that will help us track the operation. We will have a summary of the invoices and also synchronize the information of the customer. Let's talk about now the traction. We started working with Zena Exotic, which is a processing company in Senegal. We made $24,000 between May and September 2020, and we want on average revenue of $6,000, and we want to multiply it by 10 by 2021 with our strategy. Now let's talk about our target market. We target international processing factories, the pharmaceutical industry, and supermarkets. Now let's talk about the size of the market. As you can see, you have the total available market of 50 billion. You have a serviceable available market of 385 million and a service obtainable market of 9 million. Let's talk about now our revenue model. We have a markup model. Why? Because we want to buy the goods from the farmers and other margin in order to cover all the costs related to insurance, warehousing, taxes, and more. Let's talk about now our team. I'm the CEO. I have 5 years of experience as an entrepreneur. I have 2 technical advisors who have been in business for more than 20 years. We have also a COO, Rasul, who is well qualified for the job. We have also our partners. Zena Exotic is the processing factory that we are working with. We have also Bushra Industry, which is a company that will help us for the transportation and the warehousing of our products. And we have also the 2 platforms that we will use in order to get our customers. And how much funding we need? We need $500,000. As you can see on the graph below, we distributed like this. We have different aspects: the purchase of the good, the transportation, the warehousing, the packaging, and more. And we really want this project to move forward because we really want to have an impact on the communities that we work with and the farmers. Because in rural areas, we can say 80% of the families are supported by women, and they are responsible for the education, for the housing, and more. And we really want them to go forward and want this project to advance. So thank you for your attention, and I'm willing to respond to any kind of question. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that exciting presentation. Can you stop sharing your screen and switch on your normal video so that the juries will be able to see you?
Yes.
Yes. And the floor is yours, juries. You can start asking your questions. And Mr. Hassan, you have already unmuted, so you can ask the first question.
Yeah, so I've seen quite a few startups that are in the similar vein, working directly with the farmers, aggregating them, selling them globally. So what is your competitive advantage? And talk to me a bit more about who are your competitors and how many exist in the market?
Okay, so locally we have competitors, but mostly we don't have the same strategy. Most of them, they are more, they target consumers. We target the companies, the factories, because we think we have we think it's more profitable for us. And also our competitive advantage, we have, as you can see, two experienced advisors who've been in business in a long time. So we have also many contacts from different regions that we call GE. And so with them, we can have really very good prices on any kind of product that we want. So it's such a good advantage, a competitive advantage for us.
Mr. Ibrahim, do you want to ask the next question?
If not, I have a question.
Okay, you can go ahead. Very well.
Thank you, Arjun, for your presentation. Very interesting. So from my understanding, you buy the goods and then you store it. What is your experience in terms of waste? The rate of waste that you are generating, and I think we didn't see any number on the revenue that you have generated so far. If you can give us more information on that, thanks.
Okay. So I was talking about the revenue we made. I said we started working with a processing company here in Senegal, Zena Exotic. For those who know, we made between we started in May with them. So between May and September, we made $24,000. But we aim to multiply our revenue by 10 by 2021 with our strategy, which is to reach international customers. Hope I respond to your question.
Okay, and about waste, have you experienced any?
About what?
The waste of the products, if you store them.
The waste, no, as you can see on the platform that we have with the clients, the customers, mostly they ask for products, and then it's just like quotations. So you just you just click on the quotation, you send the kind of product that you have, then you buy it. So if you can, so if you have a sale, if the sale is officialized, I can say, and validated by the client and you, then you can buy the products. So we don't have to sell any product. It will depend on the sales. So there's no waste.
Thanks.
All right. So I have two questions. Let me turn on my video. I have two questions. The first one is, I don't hope it for you, but I hope you will have the funding you're looking for. But if you don't have the funding that you're looking for, what is your plan B? The second question is related to your traction strategy, to your scalability strategy. Do you have any idea on how you will scale the business in the future?
Okay, so if we don't have the fund, we're already working with a partner who is helping us buying the good in advance, and then we give him a percentage of what we get. But that's why we need funding in order to be more independent. But can you repeat the second question, please?
Yes, the scalability strategy. How do you plan to scale the business?
So can you be more precise, please?
How the growth? How do you? How will you grow your business in an efficient manner?
Okay. Now we want, first of all, to by 2021 to be focused on 3 products and try to see on the platform what are the products that are more demanded every month, every week, in order to see how we can respond to the demand constantly. So we already have a strategy to scale the business, and also we are doing inbound marketing in LinkedIn, for example. We are in groups of at least we can say, if you accumulate the number of people, there are 300, maybe 1,000 people who are in these groups. So we have a blog on the web platform, and we present the product that we have in Senegal, because in Senegal there are products that we have here that people don't have maybe in Western countries, like the monkey bread or the baobab fruit. So every day we made articles about them and let people know exactly what we have and more.
Thank you so much. And now we can start scoring. The jury members, you may now begin scoring. Thank you.
Thank you.
For the next contestant, we have the company name is GIE Sunu Trade. That will be represented by Nafisa. Miss Nafisa?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, you can switch on your video, then share your screen.
Yeah. You want me to share my video?
Yes, I want you to switch on your video while you're presenting. Thank you. All the best.
Welcome.
Good luck.
Thank you. So, hi everybody. My name is Nafisa Tukuluja Tokpe, and I'm here about the project of my JEO Suno Trade. So, JEO Suno Trade is an economic interest group operating in the food industry, precisely in the processing of local cereals, fruits, and vegetables. We exist since 2018, and we are the promoter of the brand Yumi, under which is distributed our food range. So the CEO of JEO Suno Trade is me, Mrs. Gay Nafisa Tutope. I have a bachelor degree, excuse me, I have a bachelor degree in international management and a master in digital marketing. So before joining the world of agribusiness, I worked in the corporate world throughout multinationals in the fields of marketing and communication. So what is the project AgriMarket SN? AgriMarket SN is a digital solution offered to the agribusiness sector. It consists in grouping inputs into a working system through an app. The fact is that the various actors have difficulties accessing inputs. Suppliers also have difficulty in selling their stocks, and sometimes they see them perish or expire. This app will allow all actors of the chain to identify the different suppliers with whom they can do business. So the main user and beneficiaries are all the different actors of the value chain. I mean farmers, packaging suppliers, branding providers, carriers, distributors, and so on. So let me explain how it works. We will set up an application named AgriMarket SN, available in Senegal and later on in foreign countries. In this app, the various suppliers of X or Y inputs will be registered and listed. These ones will each have a seller, supplier account, and through the platform will be able to find the suppliers of their production chain. As soon as an actor makes a request by clicking on a tab in the category of his interest, he will specify through the option buttons, like the product name, quantity, budget, delivery address, etc. And the different suppliers of this request will respond to it through the backend of the dashboard. The interest party will click on the supplier of their choice according to the proximity, price, delivery time, and the buyer will have the opportunity to trace his order until delivery and will also give a rating or stars to the service provider, what will allow other users to see the best references. The payment terms are 50% on order and 50% on delivery. The prepayment will be done through mobile payment like Orange Money, Wave, and so on. So of course, each user will be trained before they start to use the app. Binance Ad will be made available to marketers in order to earn revenue for the platform, and also they will pay a membership fee to the platform. And a commission will also be deducted from their sales on a monthly or quarterly or semi-annual or even annual basis. The social and economic impacts of this project will be the job creation for women and young people, the large networking between suppliers, the centralization of the market, the extension of the competition also. The project will start as an individual limited liability company with a capital of 1 million CFA. Then will be extended into a limited liability company with shareholders. According to our business plan, the amount of the project is 46,060 US dollars, and our personal investment will be 10% of the project's cost. And thank you for your kind attention, and I'm here for your question. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that presentation. And now I would like to ask the juries to ask the questions. Mr. Babaka, you can start with the first question.
Sorry, could I just?
All right. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Who's okay?
Have you launched this project, or is it still an idea?
Actually, is an idea which come from my GES trade, because actually I'm acting in the local production of cereals and fruit. So on the local processing of all these local products. So actually what we want, because given that in the work I'm doing, actually in my job, I see that I have some difficulties to find some inputs. Sometimes it's like the packaging, sometimes it's about the branding support and so on. So that's why I just group all these needs I have, me and also my competitors also. We all have this kind of problem in our sector. So it's a means it's a mean to find a solution, a global solution to all our requests.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I actually did as the question I wanted to ask. Yeah, so an additional question from my side is, yeah, I wanted to know whether or not you have generated revenue so far, but I guess no, since it's at the idea stage. So I will let my other colleague ask their questions.
Okay.
Miss Evelyn, are you here?
Yes. Hi, Nafisatu.
Hi, Mrs.
Congrats on your presentation. So I hear the problematic. This has been underlined several times, and it's like there is a lot of actors already active in this space in Senegal. trying to bridge the demand of producers and also the production of in rural areas. For example, I can think of Soretul. They have already started. How do you differentiate yourself? What are you bringing that they are not bringing to the table already?
Soratur is a shop where they sell all local products made in Senegal. So the difference is the difference with this project is that I don't want to sell local products because my brand Sunutre already sell local products. So that's not the same thing. The difference is that is like for example, me as a food processor, sometimes I have difficulties to find raw materials, to find packaging, to find communication support. So I want all these different actors. I mean the farmers, the processors like me, the package sellers and so on. I want all these people, all these structures on the platform, on the app, so that when, for example, me, if I need to buy mango for making my mango syrups, or if I need to buy maize for my maize products, my product basis on maize, I will find all the possible suppliers of different products on the platform,
Okay.
so that I will not need to go right and left on the phone everywhere looking for a supplier. Everybody will be on the platform.
Okay, I see.
Mr. Ibrahima, would you like to ask the next question?
Yes, I think that the question has been already made. It's just about how do you, what is different from your project compared to what is existing, and how do you think that you can really be special and get your market share as you expected?
So the specification of this project is that everybody, every kind of supplier, every different actor of the sector, of the value chain will be on the app. Okay, so that's very different from what I'm doing actually with JS Nutrade. This project is another one which will be a value chain of what we are already doing. We, when I say we, is us, who the actor of the agroalimentary sector, the one who make the process of cereal, fruits, and vegetables actually. So that's different. In this app, every supplier will be available. If you need, for example, packaging of craft bags or glasses, bottles, every kind of suppliers will be on this platform. If you need somebody to make how to say, somebody for the tax of on your products, they will have maybe some communication agencies which will be able to provide you all the support of communication you need, and so on.
Okay, it's clear now. I think that it was not clear, but it's more about building an ecosystem with all the different stakeholders on the platform.
Exactly.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for the questions by the juries. Now I would like the jury members to score the company.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for the presentation. Welcome back, guys. So next startup will be Senagri Digital. That will be represented by Sise.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. You can start your video and start sharing your screen.
Okay.
Okay, all the best.
Thanks. Hello, dear ladies and gentlemen. I go by the name of Usman Sise. I'm an engineering student in the High Institute of Agricultural and Rural Training in Bombay. And I'm very glad to introduce our project, which is named Senagri Digital. First of all, here as the members of the team, here we have Malik Chow, an agricultural engineering student. I myself, Usman Sise, water and forest engineering student, and Nicole Jan, master student in computer. In order to talk our project, we're going to talk about one line. And now we have Senagri Digital 6 to contribute to the improvement of cultivation practices by setting up an agricultural service via web, mobile platform, and an application in order to reduce as much as possible the enormous losses of production and to allow a control of the loads to through precision agriculture. First, we will present the services of Senagri Digital for personalized services and monitoring of the farm for tailor-made agronomic advice adapted to the need of the farm. Then what is the problem? In Senegal, despite agricultural policies, the sector is going through a deep crisis. This situation is explained by a lack of new techniques in this sector. First, the actors are not spared by the enormous losses, hence the decrease in investment. With a galloping world population, the demand for food keep increasing. What are our solutions? Agricultural drones explore many constraints related to the optimization of the following elements: exact requirement for input fertilization, irrigation, climatic incident, disease, experimentation on microplot, predator attack, so on and so forth. Our expertise in production allows us to offer high quality market gardening product to the market in high quality product to the market in a timely manner. Now our product. To best meet the needs, we offer turnkey services. First, production. We produce with the appropriate agricultural techniques by our knowledge and know-how. AgroYield, a global offer for the management of nitrogenous manure on plot, adjustment of spreading and optimization of expenses. For agro damage, diagnostic, we give a diagnostic for the state of the plot in terms of disease, pest, game, and insect climatic incident, so on and so forth. About agroclose personalized monitoring of the farm remotely or on site via our web or mobile service for tailor-made agronomic advice adapted to the need of the farm. Now, the size of the market. To better understand it, we're gonna explain that long time ago, our elder parents used to hunt and gather in order to feed themselves. Then they discover agriculture. And with the industrial revolution, they discover another kind of agriculture and it became more mechanism. And now our agriculture need new technologies in order to be more efficient and also more precise than ever before. That's why we promote the use. That's why we promote the use of drone in agriculture. Now our growth strategy is based in three phases. The phase one, to access the necessary needs for the target sector in relation to the sustainable development goals. Phase two, broaden our project idea to show the importance of our product, make presentation also inform. Phase three, installation of our services in the country or even in the sub-region. We are consolidating our effort to promote our know-how, but above all, to help our young brothers who are unemployed. In our project also, our timeline
Excuse me,
yeah.
Yeah, your presentation is not moving. Can you reshare it?
Repeat again, please.
Like your presentation is not going to the next slide. It's still in the first slide for us.
I think he has to click on Japroma at the right hand side of the presentation.
You're not getting it.
No.
I'm talking about the timeline now.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Now only we can see the presentation moving.
The presentation, yeah, it's easy. I'm explaining it.
Yeah, okay, got it. You
Okay,
can continue.
I'm explaining it. About the timeline, we previewed that on October 2020 to upgrade our service to better understand the market. And also in the end of December 2020, we want to become leader in the national market or sub-regional. And also in April 2021, we want to be open to the international market, with company annexes. So our financial situation is that we need to find partners who promote the agricultural sector to have visibility in the entrepreneurship chain. And our request budget is 4 million CFA. And now this is our activities that we have already done yet. Some service delivery, and we give you a great thanks for your attention.
The jury,
Hello?
you may start asking the questions. Yes, you can continue. Mr. Babakar, you can ask.
All right. Thank you for the presentation. What is the stage of development of the project? That's the first question. The second question is, I'm not sure I understand who is the customer. Can you clarify who is the customer and also give you an idea of the size of the market?
Okay. I'm going to explain. First, you said our phase of development, if I understand well.
Yes, that's the first question.
Okay. It's based in 3 phases. Phase 1, we want to access the necessary needs for the target sector.
So the question is right now, what is the stage of development of the project?
The stage of development.
Yeah. Idea stage, are you going to market right now, currently, or are you in the growth phase stage?
We are starting by some how can I say, we are delivering some services.
Okay, all right. So can you tell us a bit about the customer? Who are you targeting as a customer and the size of the market?
Our customers are the big producers. I mean, like Isra or ISAS, the big producers, and also, but also we can do our services. We can deliver our services to the small farmers by gathering them. We make them as a group, and we deliver them our services. That they are our main customers for the service delivery. But also when we will start producing
the size of the market. Sorry to cut you because I don't want the time to go. What is the size of the market, and then I will
our
let
market
my other
is
colleagues.
Our market interests every producer, everyone who produce with the soil.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Hassan, would you like to ask the next question?
Sorry, I don't hear you.
We can't hear you, Mr. Hassan.
Sorry, I've come across some competitors in the same market going after what you're doing. Could you just tell me a bit more about your competitive advantage and talk about the environment, the other players that are out there?
Could you be more precise, please?
Is there anyone else that's doing something similar to what you're doing in markets in your market?
At the time being, we do not see yet apart from big producers who produce with drone. But in our area, in the rural area, it's not common. It's not common to produce with drone. They produce with agrarian method. That's why we want to apport this changement in order to be more precise for them. Satisfied?
Okay. Great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yes, Mr. Ibrahima.
I just have one quick question. Did you see the same model working somewhere else and being sustainable?
We see this kind of model in the foreign, but not exactly in Senegal. Well, not so many in Senegal. There are also some companies who work like it, but not in the rural area, if I can say it like that.
Thank you.
Fine.
Okay. Then any other jury has any other questions? We have just 1 minute. A quick question will do it. Okay, then we can go to the scoring session. So the jury members, you may now begin scoring the company. Please drop a message once you're done. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much for the presentation. For the next startup, we have Tama. Tama, that is Catty. That will be represented by Catty.
Yes. Hello,
Yes.
everybody.
Yes. You can start presenting the presentation, and you can start your video also.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. All the best.
Thank you. So everybody, this is the presentation of Tama project. It's a project concerning the luxury leather office accessories, all made in Senegal. So this is my project. I'm 39 years old, Senegalese. I have 2 children, and I'm currently a consultant in organization strategy and finance since 2007. First in the banking sector in France, and then in Senegal since 2011. And I work a lot with SMEs, MSMEs. And since 2015, I have founded my own consultancy firm in Sali, Portugal, which is called Mob Consulting. And I'm in the south of Dakar. And I think I have a great sense of entrepreneurship. So what is Tama? For those who don't know, Tama is an instrumental music in Senegal, in West Africa. And it's also an idea which was born 3 years ago after 3 observations during my work experience, the great potential of Senegalese craftsmanship, particularly in leather and fabrics, the global importation of office accessories, briefcases, office sets, magazine racks, etc., document holders, all that are not in leather, and the great development of e-commerce, and particularly the development of digital payment solutions, of local digital payment solutions. And I'm talking about in the presentation, UPay and Paydunia. So Tama will be a Senegalese brand of luxury accessories in real leather, and I have the idea of mix it with handmade fabrics, traditional handmade fabrics, all designed and produced in Senegal and exclusively sold online. How does it work? So in the first year, I will buy the leather here in Senegal. In Dakar, there's a market called Medina where they all sell it there. But from year two, I have I want to import that from countries that are great known for their quality of leather. Italy first, but there's also Ethiopia, Morocco, and South Africa. All the traditional fabrics will come from Senegal first, but also all West Africa. The design will be made from local designers, and I'd like to recruit them in the best design school in Senegal. The workshop production will first produce prototypes when they receive the models from the designers, and after validation, it will go through a larger production. All the items will be sold exclusively online, and the customers will have the possibility to personalize each item, the color, or if they want something to be written on it, and before purchasing it online with the national and international digital payments that will be implemented. The delivery will be made by the firm for the big cities that are here, that are near Sali, so it will be Mbour, Thiès, and Dakar. Delivery will be made by the firm, but we will think about partnerships with delivery specialized companies for the rest of Senegal and the world. I was thinking about DHL, La Poste, Wikari, Yobunte Express, PAPS, and I heard Lujidu, I think. The promotion will be all made on social medias, Facebook, Instagram, and also in traditional ones. Moreover, we will be attending national and international fairs to increase the visibility of the brand. This brand won't have a shop, but we will see for partnerships with the pop-up shops in Dakar. And there will be an after-sales service for the client satisfaction. The impacts there are mainly social. The firm will be implanted in Senegal. We recruit a 100% local team. I think that we will begin with 10%. There will be a gender-focused recruitment strategy. I'm thinking of making partnership with Italian training school, which are specialized in leather crafts, and that will help the team, the production team, to improve their skills while they work with Tama, and to get a great experience when they go out of Tama to go on their own project. The activity also will promote the Made in Senegal brand, and we contribute to the Senegal influence in the world. And also, it's important for me to contribute to highlight the extraordinary wealth and diversity of West African culture of traditional handmade fabrics. The cost, it is approximately evaluated at $80,000. $50,000 for investments for the production, for the equipment, and for the production equipment and materials, and the creation of the website with the digital payment solutions, and $30,000 for the running costs for 12 months, in the 12 first month. So I'm listening to you for every question that you should have.
Thank you so much for that wonderful presentation. Now I'd like to ask the jury members to come and ask a few questions. And jury members, please switch on your camera while you're asking your questions. Mr. Evelyn, Mrs. Evelyn, do you want to start your first question?
Yes, I can start. Congrats on your presentation. Can you tell us more about the competition? Because I think there are locally a lot of brands that are already doing what you want to do. So maybe if you can tell us more about these brands and how you will differentiate.
Yes, for the brand, I've seen that there's a lot of luxury brands for handbags, but for office accessories, I haven't seen a lot of known brand. There are little workers who does it for one firm or two, or for some members of the governments. But I think, in my knowledge, I don't think that there's a real structure who is doing this on this line of product. And the second thing is that it will be an all digital experience. There will be no shops. Everything will be done online. And I was talking about the personalization of the item and those kind of things. In my knowledge, it's not done exactly like this. There are lots of other solutions existing, but not exactly like this. That's, I think that's all I can say right now.
Okay, maybe if I can ask a second question, how much would you need for an investment, and to do what exactly?
So for the investment, approximately it's a total of $80,000, but $50,000 are for the investment. When I say investment, it's for I just have to explain that the project has changed recently. First, I wanted in the first year to outsource the production. I've tried it this year, but with many problems. I've seen that outsourcing it's difficult to follow up, to have the perfect item that like you designed it. It's very difficult. Having a workshop inside the firm will allow me to do a better follow-up of the production. That's why I changed the project to add workshop production, and this is what costs most, because I will have to buy material, equipment for the cutting, for the glue, for the engravement of the leather, and that's the most part of the cost. So, and when I say investment for the production, for the delivery, I need cars to make the delivery, and for the creation of the website. That three altogether made some $50,000 investment.
Hassan, would you like to ask the next question?
Yeah. So, tell me, how are you going to acquire the customers for the handmade office sort of equipment? Is it mostly going to be online or offline sales? What's your focus going to be there?
First, the customers. There are two types of customers. There are individuals, men, women, but there's also firms for the business gifts. So for Exactum, it will be different. For the individuals, yes, it will be online, on Facebook, on Instagram, whatever. I can use a digital way to get them. But for the firms, public and private, I will recruit a team of salesmen who will go get contracts for the firm to sell the items to the firms, to private firms or public firms, public structures.
Thank you.
Do we still have 30 seconds? Just can you tell us very quickly what is the stage of the project? Is it at the idea stage, or have you already started to generate some revenue? If so, how much?
It's an idea, but I've begun to test the market, and I've the project originally planned was it was planned to launch it in this year. I plan to make the first semester of prototyping, and from June begin selling. But the COVID changed everything. Everything stopped literally for a period of 3 months. From March to June, there was nothing. So I readapted, and now I'm still continuing prototype because it's a lot of work with the workers to get exactly the product that you want. It's a lot of work, so I've chosen to do a 1 year prototyping to see how it goes, and I hope to launch it next year for the real selling. But now it's just prototyping and giving it to see.
I'm sorry to stop you, but the time is up. So, and thank you so much. Thank you so much for the juries also who asked very good questions and feedback. So now we'll go to the scoring session. Jury members, you may now begin scoring the company. Please drop a message while you're done. Thank you so much. Welcome back, guys. We're nearing the end of our session. So this will be our last startup. And I would like to call upon Durrell Technologies that will be represented by Mansoor Fall. Yes, Mr. Mansoor,
Hello.
are you here?
Bonjour.
Yes. Will you be sharing the presentation?
Ok, Mansour, désolé, hein, il a été rappelé dans son bureau d'urgence, quoi. Malheureusement, il ne peut pas présenter. It is not here. His work
Okay.
colleague in his bureau. Bon, can I try to make the presentation? Mansour is not here.
So who will be presenting for you?
Okay, if I can, I try to connect with my laptop.
Yes, you can. You're the final startup, so try to make it fast.
Let me to connect with my laptop.
Yes, please try fast. Thank you.
Je ne suis pas trop bien en anglais, mais je sais que je pourrais essayer à présenter dans la technologie parce que c'est moi pour envoyer ça à Mansour. Malheureusement, il a été rappelé d'urgence dans ses bureaux.
Mr. Amadao?
Oui.
Yes.
I cannot to connect my laptop platform.
You're not able to connect the laptop? Can you send your presentation
let me go
to the email ID that we have given in the chat box?
Oh, I can with laptop, but I'm not connecting.
Mr. Amadao, I'm very sorry. We have to close the competition. We have to move to the end of the competition. So now with that final presentation, we have now come to the end of the pitching session for today's competition. Allow us to take a quick break with our jury members and organizers. Let them tally up the final overall scores for the competition. The overall winner of and the national champion for Senegal will be announced after the break. Please stay tuned to the end of the event today. Thank you so much. Welcome back to the closing segment of the Senegal chapter of the AIM Startup Virtual Pitch Competition. Before we announce the overall winner for today's competition, let me now invite all the jury members back on stage for the announcement of the winner. And I would also like the juries to say a few words about the competition today and about how the startups have done well. Thank you. Yes, Mr. Hassan, you can start.
Yeah, I was very impressed by everyone's pitches today. Well done, and I think there's a long road ahead of all of you. Keep up the hard work, and I think the more you put into working on your startup, the more you'll get out of it. So, best of luck, and I hope you guys you all make it. So, thank you.
Yes, Mr. Babaka, you can go next.
All right, so good job to all of the startups. The presentations were overall very good. So my message will be for those who are preparing to launch. Just good luck and really be focused on the numbers. Because that is something that was a little bit missing. The numbers around the size of the opportunity, the numbers around the revenue that you are already making, the traction and so. So if we next time please make sure that we have those information on the presentation that will ease the work of the jury to do the right appreciation possible. But really, I would say it in French, courage pour la suite. And yeah, in advance, congratulations to all of you, not only the winner of today.
Miss Evelyn, you can say a few words now.
Yes, I was saying congrats to all of you. It's not an easy exercise, pitching. And when you're pitching in a foreign language, it's even harder. So congrats for that. We recognize the entrepreneurs that are used to pitching. Their presentations were a little more complete with key information in there. For some entrepreneurs, we were missing key infos. As Biham already highlighted, the need to have numbers in your presentation, I will highlight the market knowledge. You have to know your market. You have to know who is already more on your additionality and your difference, so that you can engage investors a little bit more. Really congrats to all of you. It's a great exercise. The more you do it, the more you're going to be able to perfect your business models even. Yeah, that's all for me.
Okay, Mr. Ibrahima, you can say a few words now. You're on mute. Mr. Ibrahima, are you able to hear us? Okay, then we'll move on. So we would also like to inform you that the startups that do not win from today's competition will have a second chance to be featured at the AIM, and that is through our second segment. This is actually called as the Global Technopreneurs. For further details of this competition, please visit our website www.aimcongress.com, or you can mail to us in the mail address that is given in the chat box. Now, and now for the much awaited moment. Overall, I think we have a very competitive pool of contestants today, and all our participants were amazing in their own way and have demonstrated their respective strengths and unique propositions in their sectors they operate in. Without further ado, I would like to call upon Ms. Karina to announce the overall winner for the Senegal chapter of AIM Startups Virtual Pitch Competition 2020. Ms. Karina, the stage is yours. Please come on.
Thank you so much. On behalf of all the national organizers, I would like to really congratulate you all. We are really happy and proud that you have been the ones representing our country during this competition. Also, we would like to thank you all, AIM, during the process. Thanks also to our great jury members who have been available today and also have been providing great feedbacks to the startups. And before maybe announcing the winner, I would like also to share with all of you that I believe this is a process in which you have been gaining in terms of skills, I hope, because we have been doing all the coaching sessions for some of you at least. So I hope you've been learning a lot from the coaching sessions, also from the feedbacks you got today, and that will help you to improve your projects and your startups. And because I don't want to keep the tension too high, too long, so I'm also telling you that today the winner is Lojidou, that we can congratulate. Congratulations to Lojidou.
Mr. Lojidou, you can switch on your video and you can unmute yourself.
Tamsir Traoré from Logidou, if you want to say something, maybe.
Yes, yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
I don't know what to say.
Okay.
Whoa.
Congratulations once again to Lujidu and the presenter Tamsir. It was a very good presentation. You did very well. So we are proud to have you represent Senegal at the final AIM 2020 Global Startups Champions League that will be held in Dubai later this year. It will be on the month of October. With that in mind, thank you once again to all the jury members, contestants, and members of the organizing team for being part of today's competition. On behalf of the co-organizers, that is Islamic Development Bank Group and Senegal Emergent, we would like to express our sincere gratitude and appreciation to the AIM team and the UAE's Ministry of Economy for the opportunity to host the Senegal chapter of the AIM Startups Virtual Pitch Competition. The annual investment meeting is scheduled to take place in 20th and 22nd of October of this year. So for more updates on the latest developments of the annual investment meeting event, please stay tuned to www.aimcongress.com. For everyone's information, a replay of today's event will be made available on the annual investment meetings YouTube channel in due course. Thank you once again and have a great evening. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much.
Thank you all.